everyone, it's Lena with my fellow chiefs Richard and Brendan.
Hello everyone, it's Richard here.
Hi, I'm Brendan. You'll have guessed I'm not actually in Lourdes, despite the picture behind me. I'm really looking forward to being in Lourdes with all of you next year. And having not been there for a couple of years, we'll all have to be quite forgiving of each other when we do things wrong, I'm sure. But we will be.
So we shall. We wanted to tune in to not only thank you all for taking part in another successful virtual pilgrimage, but to also share some updates, thoughts, and reflections about Lourdes and the role it plays in our lives.
It's been a shame that we weren't able to physically go to Lourdes again, but it has been a wonderful opportunity to reflect on the various talks and sharing Mass and night prayers over the last week. I'd like to pass on my thanks to everyone who contributed both in front of and behind the camera in order to prepare the virtual pilgrimage programme. I know it's taken several months to prepare this and a lot of hard work has gone into it. As with last year, I feel that it's been another great success and a fantastic way to keep the spirit of Lourdes going.
It's hard to believe that it's been 2 years since we were all gathered together in Lourdes. We've all missed our friends and the whole Catholic Association community, and I for one can't wait to see you all again. In many ways, we needed Lourdes more than ever over the last year and a half, and of course we had all hoped that a 2021 pilgrimage would be possible. However, after a prolonged period of deliberation, taking into account developments with vaccinations and international travel restrictions, our trustees felt that it was not possible to organise a medically supported pilgrimage to Lourdes this year, and therefore had to make the difficult decision to cancel this year's pilgrimage. The safety of our APs, our assisted pilgrims, and our volunteers is at the heart of everything we do, and although it is very disappointing not to have seen you all this summer, we really hope, fingers crossed, that we'll all be together again in 2022.
The pilgrimage to Lourdes has been one of the most rewarding experiences in my life and has helped deepen my faith. But I've also developed as a person and made lifelong friends. So we'd love to see more people join us and create new memories and experiences of their own. This year would have been my last year as Chief Brancardier, and I'll be handing over the reins to Brendan Roach, who has many, many years of experience as a Brancardier and will certainly be able to guide the CA going forward when we're able to return to Lourdes. Personally, I'd like to thank everyone who has assisted me over the last 6 years, especially the current and former heads of service, members of the Hospitality Council, and many, many more pilgrims from all over the CA. Whilst the Chief Brancardier role has had many challenges, it's been very rewarding and an amazing experience, and I'm extremely grateful to have been involved in the pilgrimage from an organisational side. So I'd just like to say I'd still be helping the pilgrimage in the background, but I wish Brendan the best of luck in the upcoming years.
So thank you again from all of us to all of you at home who've participated in the virtual pilgrimage again this year, and to everyone involved in organising it and making it such a success for the second year in a row. One of the best things about the virtual pilgrimage, both last year's and this year's, is that it has enhanced our links with each other outside of Lourdes. And it's also made us think about the role that Lourdes and the Catholic Association pilgrimage plays for each of us during the year outside of our week together in August. As our incoming Chief Brancardier, we've asked Brendan to share some thoughts about the message of Lourdes and what it means to him.
I hope you'll all agree that the last 2 years will not have been completely wasted, and it's been an opportunity for us to think about why we go to Lourdes, what we do in Lourdes, why we do that, and how we can bring the Lourdes experience into our everyday lives in England. And I hope that we'll be able to think of new ways of doing that, and think of ways of using the skills which we've picked up over the last 18 months, skills of communicating, which means that we can strengthen the Catholic Association so that it can be a much greater force for good in the Catholic Church in England. I hope that doesn't sound too pompous, but you know what I mean. And if anyone has any ideas on how to do that, then please don't hide them. Don't hide your talents under your bushels, but pass them on to Richard, Lena, or myself, and we'll do what we can with them.
Going forward, we're really looking forward to organising our next physical pilgrimage to Lourdes as soon as we're able to do so. When we are able to return, we'd love for the next year to be a bumper year, so please do urge others to come, particularly assisted pilgrims and other young helpers. Recruitment for our pilgrimage is largely through word of mouth, so please do encourage others if you think anyone would be interested. As with every year, the Hospitality Council are more than willing to help to provide information to interested potential pilgrims. We're happy to speak to anyone who is interested in joining us, and if any assisted pilgrims and young helpers need financial assistance, there are several funds available to provide some help.
Exactly. Our trustees, our heads of service, the hospitality, and our entire network of volunteers are already working away to make sure that the 2022 Catholic Association pilgrimage to Lourdes is our best ever. Please stay in touch with us via our website and social media channels. We'll be in touch very, very soon with updates about the application process for next year. And you can always use the website or any of our social media platforms to get in touch with us if you have any general questions or just want to know more about what we do in Lourdes and outside of Lourdes. You can also sign up for updates, so make sure that you do and stay in touch. That's it from all of us. Thank you very, very much again. And goodbye. We hope to see you in Lourdes.
So thank you for taking part in this virtual pilgrimage. Look forward to seeing you next year. Bye.